Gummy bears! Here and there and everywhere!
Why didn't it just eat them?
So hi guys, I'm back from my self-imposed quarantine. To catch up with whatever shitty things. Actually, this has actually been like a fairly good week for movies. We just saw the shitty one. But it's also the shortest because First Man is 2.5 hours long.
Which one's First Man? I don't even know.
Ryan Gosling is an astronaut.
Oh, right. Ryan Gosling. Not to be confused with Ryan Seacrest type.
So we had two choices of Halloween movies. You could Goosebumps 2 or the actual Halloween. So
yeah, and I really do horror movies, but at the same time, I really did want to see Jamie Lee Curtis murder Mike Myers, but who knows how long that would take.
Probably the whole movie, I'd imagine.
I just I don't know. Anyway,
well, you gotta.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about Goosebumps. Let's talk about Goosebumps.
For whatever there is to say about this fucking movie.
It's just sort of like.
For me, this is wildly forgettable.
I'm gonna forget this movie later, but it's just I hated. I think I walked into this movie kind of with a headache because I've been working on a coding project. So then I walked in and saw this movie, and now my headache is even bigger, but not for anything visual, because I think the visuals are fine.
Yeah, I saw the first one, and I remember thinking it was fine. Like, it's better than it should have been, but it wasn't great.
Yeah.
This one is definitely a downgrade, but it could have been worse. That's kind of the way I see it.
I just hated the writing.
The writing's pretty bad,
and just the choices that were made, like when gummy bears decide to attack you and they're still small, what you need to do is establish dominance by grabbing whichever and just put them in your mouth. They're gonna be wriggly when you eat them, but you know what? Who cares?
So what if they did that morphine thing inside of you? And then they exploded.
They would be digesting in your hydrochloric acid stomach.
But they still do really fast. So what if they did in your throat or down your digestive tract before they got to the acid part?
I don't know. But I just know.
Probably made the movie more interesting, honestly.
I just know that there were some decisions that were not made correctly.
No, God no. I mean. The sequel to the first, making a sequel to the first one to begin with, kind of one of those does really need to happen kind of things, because I will say this, compared to the first movie, this movie isn't as self-congratulatory about the Goosebumps series as the first one was, because the first one was really stroking the Goosebumps stick pretty hard, because I think one line is no, this is the book series you write when you want to get scared. Like, oh, please. It's was anyone ever scared of the Goosebumps books or the TV show?
I remember the theme song was a little spooky, and I would watch it and I'd be like, oh, whatever.
I mean, the best part of that movie was I think Slappy and Jack Black, so it made sense to bring the Slappy character back.
Yeah, but Jack Black
just is barely in this fucking movie. I don't know why they bothered.
Yeah, it's just sort of we wanted to use you for the voice, and then I bet his contract is but you also need to use me for the film. Also, I'm also working on this other movie.
Yeah, this is probably what he was doing, was working on House the Clock in the Walls.
Yeah.
Which is a better movie than this, even though they're both in a very similar vein. They both kind of have a similar art, similar style, and similar tone, and
anyway,
it's definitely one of those scary but not really Halloween movies.
Yeah.
And that's what this falls into. Now, I will say I did actually kind of like some of the kids better in this one than I did in the first one. Mostly because the other ones were, at least one of them in particular, was kind of a pretty blatant nerd stereotype, and this one doesn't really fall into that trap. Although we do get the weird Stephen King bully stereotype in this one.
Yeah. I guess the thing that I really liked about the characters was the way that the mom was introduced.
The mom was great. For the first half of this movie, the mom was great.
The mom reacted exactly how a mom should react. It's just hey, you were being super loud about your really discreet fucking plan.
No, like, what was the opening was like this teenage daughter who's like trying to write a stupid essay for her college application.
Columbia.
And her douchebag boyfriend comes up, who, by the way, once everything goes down, does not appear in this movie ever again.
Anyway, so he climbs in through the second story window, and then they're like trying to like have their typical teenage.
And the mom comes in.
And then the mom comes in and is like, yeah, come on, I could fucking hear you talk about Pringles and Red Bull. And then she makes like this stomping
like the word for word is like, does nobody whisper anymore? Like, hey, I just came here to see you, kid. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, shit. It's too enthusiastic.
Oh, God. You fix it. Okay.
There you go.
That's a cut.
Fuck, I'm too lazy. If I actually made money out of this, I'd probably do more, but...
but then, I don't know, and it's just like, oh man, we're having normal sibling bickering bullshit. It's like, yeah, just do that shit while we're leaving. Like, I have shit to do. I have a single mom that is doing some sort of medical nursing job.
Yeah, I think she's like...
I don't got time for your shit.
Pretty much.
So I had huge respect for her.
No, yeah, she was instantly her favorite character pretty early on.
And like even when the shit was going down, and there's just like a flaming-headed swordsman on a horse, and she's like, "Oh, nice."
She's like,
"That's a good ass costume."
Yeah, it's a good cut. I think it's like, "Oh, rehearsed that, did ya? All right, respect to you, sir."
Best costume of the night, you know? Just like total normal mom, honest mom reaction, and I liked her.
Yeah,
but everyone else I fucking hated.
I didn't hate everyone else. I thought everyone else. Well, I mean, I thought like the main kids were fine.
I didn't care for the girl too much.
Yeah, she was just kind of there to me. Like, I did not... Man, let me be clear on this. I did not get a really strong reaction off anything from this movie. Oh. So that's why, like, you definitely had a stronger reaction than I did.
I don't know. It's just like when you're breaking into someone's house and you see a bucket full of candy. Like, get your fucking priorities straight, kid. Break into this kid's house and steal the book, and then worry about the gummy bears fucking later.
Like, what was kind of funny to me is the Tesla kid was actually in It, the new one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he also got got attacked by bullies, except they just tried to fucking shank him at one point in that movie.
In It?
In It, yeah. There's with a bully character who's like, "I'm gonna carve your name into your fat flesh," or something like that. He was fucking psychotic.
Fucking kid.
So like, I'm watching this movie. He gets bullied by another group of bullies. He's like, "That's why he's giving him the fucking box. He's the one to get carved like a stuck pig again." Like, I kind of get it, kid. You give him that fucking box. That stupid book in it. Oh, God.
Also, like, your immediate reaction when a random ventriloquist dummy shows up should be burn it.
Yeah, I know, seriously.
Why would you... The little black kid had it right, you know? It's just like, we knocked him out. This is a doll that has teleporting powers.
And not to mention, can bring anything to life, apparently.
And can bring anything to life within a certain radius of himself. Fire. El fuego.
Not, drown it.
I don't know, I forgot. This character. Okay?
Right.
Do it. Okay? Bring all of the fire. Kerosene, cigar, take a puff, throw it at the dummy. Just walk away.
What if teleported while on fire, though?
Okay, that would be really cool, though.
Did you miss me? Like, I don't remember if the Slappy was this Joker-esque in the first one.
I feel like Slappy's involvement in the first one was a little bit more...
Have you seen the first one?
I did see the first one.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I saw the first one, and, like, I guess... I don't know. I would say that this movie's writing was just worse, and that's what I hated. Yeah,
no, I agree on that.
Yeah, and it's just I hated.
It's definitely a lot more hackneyed.
I hate bad writing. That's my problem.
Well, I mean, no, I don't think anyone likes good writing unless it goes to the so bad it's good territory.
Well, I mean, the Meg was like so bad.
Yeah,
that it was so good.
That's also had Jason Statham stabbing a shark. So,
dude, that was awesome.
It was pretty awesome.
Anyway, so But it's just like there was so many like little plot holes. It's like, wait, so why does the Nikola Tesla power up the book at the end?
I mean, like,
Why are Slappy's powers even magnified by the Nikola Tesla tower? Also, if that is actually Nikola Tesla's tower,
Nikolai or Nikola?
Nikola, sorry, if that's actually Tesla's fucking electric tower, like that's a historical site. Where are the security guards?
I mean, this is one of those movies, like, if you want to really poke plot holes in it, you could very easily. It, to me, is like, I don't really care enough about this to really go that much into detail about it.
Where's like, you know, I mean, I'm just saying, like, sites of major parts of history deserve, like, at least a guy with a gun.
Yeah, apparently they had Walter.
Yeah, who was, I don't know. So, I mean, you know, whatever. This is what Chris Parnell does in between seasons of Rick and Morty.
Yeah, well, he's got a long wait.
And Archer, right?
Oh, man. I mean, like I said, I don't really have that much to say about this movie. I know that the marketing for this is really weird because they deliberately hid the fact that Jack Black was in this for a good chunk, but like until like last month, and then all of a sudden they're like, fuck it, throw him in the trailer now. They even hid his name on IMDb. Like, they really kept it secret for a long time, and then at some point they decided, we don't fucking care, and then started to show his name at it, and I'm like, okay, he did all that, and he's in the movie for a total of 5 minutes, really does nothing, and then sequel baits.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, that was a fucking waste of everyone's fucking time.
I mean, seriously, Ant-Man's trapped in a more interesting place.
At least you know that's gonna go somewhere. I don't know if it's gonna get a third movie or not. I mean, and the thing that kind of made the first one at least a little enduring is that if you read any of the Goosebumps books at all as a kid, or like watch the TV show, you can kind of go, oh yeah, I recognize that from that book. And
nostalgia!
Pretty much. There's a bit of nostalgia factor for it. This one doesn't rely on any of that, which could be a good or bad thing, but it does kind of take away the one thing that kind of made the first one interesting. In this case, like, I think only like 2 or maybe 3 of the original Goosebump monsters are in this, and they're barely in the fucking movie at all. So even then, it's just generic mummies, generic witches, generic pumpkins. Although there was one pumpkin joke that kind of made me laugh.
Oh, the sergeant?
And more like, what you like? You like carving, huh? What'd you look to do to Terry? Hi, I'm Terry. It's like, he's the special pumpkin.
Oh, that's a joke about the mentally disabled.
Don't make me feel guilty about it, man. I need to get something from this.
They used his fire-breathing friend, and he said, "Happy Easter." Yeah, that's how they killed that pumpkin.
Yeah, I remember. I was there.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
It was a little fucked up.
Pretty fucked up. Terry just wanted to smile.
Terry was content as he was until he died.
Yeah.
He enjoyed all 20 minutes of his life.
Oh, God. If even that much.
Give or take.
Anyway, dude, I don't know.
I don't really have a lot to say. Like, I will say, like, I do think, like, the first act, like, I was kind of not hating this movie until the rest of the monsters showed up. Because I think it's like, okay, at least kind of had a structure for what could have been an interesting movie. Like with the whole Slappy wants a family thing. Well, it wasn't great. I was kind of invested in it a little bit. Because at least I thought, like, the puppet was kind of creepy.
Honestly, like, if you just sort of, like, explored that a little, I mean, I don't know. Well, I mean, I think they wrote that as best as they could.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is clearly kind of a hack job just to pump out a sequel that's like, just make it like the first movie. Yeah. That kind of thing. Find an excuse to make it like the first movie, and then throw in references to the first movie that really don't add anything and aren't really needed in any way, shape, or form. It's one of those sequels, you know? It's like, it's not, like, harmful. I'm not angry about it. There's nothing to really hate.
And you know the most infuriating part about this movie?
What's that?
At the very end, you know what shows up?
What?
Christmas decorations.
I didn't notice that. Fuck.
No, you didn't notice?
No, I was kind of checked out pretty early on.
She got accepted, and there's like, oh, by the way, here's a Christmas tree. You can immediately remember that as soon as this part of your life, this year is over, we're just going to be celebrating Christmas, which is just reminding us of the Grinch.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I see
don't-
what you're doing there, by the way.
Yeah, I don't want to. Anyway, by the way, this is like a 5 out of 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd give it that. I think it's got like 44% of Rotten Tomato, and I'd agree with that. Alright, so that transitions to trailers. Cause,
Yeah, that's how little I care.
like, this is not a movie where you have a lot to say. I mean, it's just a generic, bad kids movie. Kids Halloween movie.
Oh, I did like when the one time when the kid was like, "They're doomed."
Yeah, the little kid in front of us. Like, it's like, outside of some jokes from mom, there's a couple jokes that made me laugh, or at least chuckle, but like, nothing real, like this, there's just not much here. There's not a whole lot of me.
That mom was really awesome at the beginning, and then that was just sort of it.
Yeah.
Like, I would have actually been more happy if, like, maybe they structured the story in such a way where it's like Slappy convinces the kids to become his family, and then they become all dolls and stuff, and then it's like the mom trying to, like...
Yeah, that could have worked.
Be like, oh shit, I'm a single mom, and I have to save my kids, and there's shit going on, and something about my son's project I didn't pay attention to, because I'm a single mom who works as a nurse.
Yeah, but it's more like it's just doing the same thing the first movie did, but it's not. The first movie took its time with it more, and the first one's not exactly fine art either, but like it did more of the concept than this movie does.
Anyway, those are my thoughts about writing, and then if they steal that idea for the next movie, I'll demand a royalty or something.
No, you get a writer's credit.
Writer's credit, but yeah.
For trailers, we got a new trailer for Johnny England Strikes Again.
Was that the Mr. Bean movie?
That's the Mr. Bean movie. Yeah. I like Mr. Bean, but
I like it better when he doesn't talk.
see, that being said, Mr. Bean has done some amazing like short like monologues and stuff like that. Have you ever seen the one where he plays Satan?
No, I have not.
It's amazing.
Wasn't he in Rat Race? I feel like he was.
Yeah, he was in Rat Race.
Yeah, okay, I liked him in Rat Race.
Yeah.
And Rat Race was a fucking shit movie.
I liked Rat Race when I was younger. Then again, I haven't watched it in fucking years.
It does not age well.
I believe it. I still remember it surprisingly well.
Excuse it. That was the only part that was good.
Which one?
Excuse it.
I don't remember that part.
Oh, it's the Mr. Bean guy, and he's pretending to be Italian or something. So every time he like fucks up, it's like excuse it.
Oh,
There's only.
I remember the part with the squirrels.
Yes, I remember that.
And the Hitler car.
Moving on. What's the next trailer?
Grinch. We got,
I have nothing to say about that movie.
yeah. And then we got the kid who would be Kane.
Is that the one where the kid somehow convinces the teacher to give extra credit to the class to train as knights for some reason?
Yeah, that one.
And
This is another case of like, has nobody heard of a gun?
even then, it's just like, why is it the responsibility of children to fight the battles? Why don't we get like actually trained army people?
Well, because you got the magic sword and you do magic sword things.
You
with
can
it.
inspire people of a magic sword, and they have guns behind you.
Yeah, I know. It's like, your magic is no match for my tank. Boom.
Oh shit! Oh no! We have. Well, they're in England. We have the SAS. Oh no!
So I don't know. Could be fine. Looks like another harmless kids movie. Then we got Instant Family.
Which one was that?
That was the one with Marky Mark.
Oh, of Mark Wahlberg, who I found out hates Asians.
Huh. How'd you find that out?
Wait, oh, somebody told me.
I fact checked that because I don't remember hearing anything about that. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't know.
I was apparently it's like the BoJack Horseman thing where it's like, yeah, I hate Asians. I said that a long time ago, but I'm a different person now.
Fair enough. I don't know. The movie looks like it might have a couple laughs.
I mean, I don't know. We saw Daddy's Home.
That's not a fair representation.
Mark Wahlberg doesn't do good projects. I'm not expecting much.
What? No.
I'll slap you. What was next?
The Lego Movie 2.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that trailer before.
Yeah, that looks. I'm curious. I'm sad the.
Well, I mean, obviously, it's just a continuation of, like, the brother being able to play with Will Ferrell's Legos, but now he has to do it with his sister.
Yeah, with the sister system.
Yeah, I
Did
mean,
you catch that joke?
Yeah. I mean, way to make
Selling that for you?
Yeah. Way to make it obvious.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm interested in how the little boy perceives his sister playing Legos, but at the same time, it's like, fuck off, they're Legos.
Well, yeah, like I said, I'm a little sad it's different directors this time around, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, God.
What?
Let's talk about A Dog's Way Home.
Oh, the movie trailer that gave me the entirety of the movie?
Yeah, the one that it also gave me bad memories of A Dog's Purpose.
Also from the same writer of A
Yeah,
Dog's
I
Purpose?
know. I was like, that's why, like, there's an obnoxious narration that goes in the beginning of the trailer. It's like, oh,
From
God,
the writers of A Dog's Way Home.
and you get me going, ugh.
and then immediately after, it was like, oh no, this is like A Dog's Purpose. And immediately the next thing that
And
Mike
then for the
sees
writer of A Dog's Purpose, no! Not again! Fuck you, Josh Gad! Fuck A Dog's Purpose. Dog's Purpose can blow me.
So yeah, I mean,
Fucking suck. This one looks just as bad.
I mean,
Although maybe without the pointless, pretentious narration of Josh fucking Gad.
well, maybe it'll be better that they don't just drown dogs in the beginning, apparently.
That whole thing was overblown.
I thought that was the first thing that happened in the movie.
The dogs gets drowned? I don't think so.
You told me.
Did I?
The very first thing that
Did I
happened.
block that out?
I remember the very first thing, and I'm a dog person. That's why I committed.
That's right, the puppy dies! I forgot about that!
The very first thing that happens in A Dog's Purpose is apparently some guy takes a bag of puppies and throws it into a river.
I forgot about that!
Yeah, for good reason.
Fuck A Dog's Purpose!
Yeah, that's almost as bad as that one video that I saw. There's like a little girl throwing puppies into the river. It's fucking awful.
Why would you bring that up?
'Cause Dog's Purpose!
Well, let me talk about Bug. I don't want to hear about an actual girl doing it.
Yeah, well, she got arrested
Well, good.
and fined. And that was it.
See, you made this really sad now.
Well, that's how I feel about this movie.
Okay. Hopefully no puppies will drown.
I don't know.
On his way home.
I don't know. Maybe some cheese will be involved.
Into the Spider-Verse. So into the Spider-Verse. I'm done talking about drowned puppies. I'm sad.
That's what you get for taking me to see this movie. Okay, so for real, I was kind of excited that it was just going to be Miles Morales, but then it sort of turned into just the Spider-Verse.
The League of Spider People.
The League of Spider-Men and Gwen Stacy.
Yeah. I have my reservations about this movie, but I know that they showed an extended clip from this movie at the end of Venom, and it was better than that entire movie. So, and it looks like Miles Morales is still the lead, and it looks like everyone else is playing supporting roles, which I'm fine with.
Well, yeah, because, like, Peter in that movie is clearly the Mr. Miyagi character.
Pretty much, like if he was a homeless man.
Is he not?
and I'm talking.
In his own universe, is he basically, like, this far away from becoming a homeless man?
90% of the time, usually. Except for that time where he owned a competing business against Stark Enterprises
Yeah.
called Parker Industries. That was the thing that happened.
Yeah,
for
how
him.
did that go? Did he get bought out, or did he just fail? Because he couldn't run a business, be Spider-Man, and be on the Avengers.
Actually, he had a system that worked out. Do you really want to know what actually happened?
We can talk about that after this review.
Because it involves Dr. Octopus and Hydra. And Clone, but...
We'll talk about it later. I am genuinely intrigued.
But let me just say, the Nazis shut it down is the best way I can put it.
Okay.
This happened.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. He shut it down himself so the Nazis couldn't get it. That's what it was.
Okay, that's slightly better.
Yeah.
I was like, what did he invent?
But Into the Spider-Verse, this new trailer sold me, if only just for Spider-Ham, which was amazing.
It's like the third time I've seen that trailer, though.
I can still like it.
Yeah, no, it's just like, I'm okay. Anyway, yeah, I was really surprised to see Spider-Ham of all.
I know, I love the way it's voice acted, too.
Yeah, who was that?
I think Grant and I had the same conversation not too long ago. I forget the guy's actual name, but he's like a stand-up comedian. But he just has some great. I just love the way he's like, it can get weirder, like strangely comic booky and kind of optimistic about all of it, like almost like in a different universe, has been like in Scrubs or something.
I mean, basically, he's just brought a little bit of Looney Tunes into that movie, which is weird.
It kind of works though.
No, it works for probably his universe, but
Well, especially since you if you look carefully at all the different anime characters, everyone has like a very unique style that's unique to their universe. Like, okay, that's a really cool touch.
Yeah.
Like I think Spider-Man Noir is done in like newspaper format.
Huh. Oh yeah.
And like I forget the name of the girl spider, the one of the robot spider, the mecha. It's done like an anime style.
I don't know what her name is either.
I know somebody figured it out, but I don't remember what it is. But anyway, I'm really curious. I'm optimistic. I don't trust Tony worth a damn, but this trailer convinced me to give it a shot. So that was it for that. So any last final thoughts for Goosebumps?
Yeah, can we go home?
Give an actual final thought.
I don't know. Just go watch Jamie Lee Curtis murder somebody.
Yeah, then we'll see Halloween later this week. So
Yeah.
I'm still kind of in catch-up mode, so I'm probably gonna see First Man like tomorrow or Tuesday, and then Halloween, and then The Hate You Give is out, so try to see that one if I can. Otherwise, yeah, Goosebumps 2. It's forgettable. I'm gonna forget about it in a few days. So thank you guys for watching. See you later.